Good evening. My name is Cecil Henry, and this is my attempt at trying to communicate using the internet. I will first let you know that I do have political aspirations. I understand that many and much of my audience may have little ability to be able to make conventions, to be able to make it into group settings, given the confines and the restraints of daily life. But I do believe that we do have many issues and many situations that we need to be able to resolve in very systematic and efficient ways and means. My hope is to be able to take advantage of my education that I've been afforded, my desires and aspirations and skills in taking our community as a whole from where we are currently to another level. I've been fortunate to be able to experience and to see what the media has commonly referred to as the Arab Spring, and it excites me because I believe that as a community of African American men, there is much work to be done, and I am not beyond the task or the abilities in setting our goals and objectives in achieving some amazing goals into the future. So please, if you can, allow me the opportunity and the time. YouTube is an amazing tool, and my hope is that I can begin to set forth some solutions from a very basic and rudimentary level so that we all can become wealthy. Bottom line, wealthy. I'd like to spend the next minute or so talking about the fight and the struggle between this thing called the Crips and the Bloods. We should look up this term called cartels, and we should really figure out what it means since we want to do business, and I can't seem to figure out a way to stop the desire for drugs. But does it mean that we have to destroy ourselves in trying to think that it's necessary for us to destroy each other as a way of trying to be businessmen? So I would recommend that we all sit at the table. Again, we can't make the conventions, but maybe it's time that we sit at the table and decide that what it means to issue stock, what it means to do business. If that's the market, and that's the market, there's no way that one is going to outdo the other. But to the extent that you can satisfy a market, there are other men who are trying to destroy you. Mainly there's a police force leveraging both of you against each other. So I don't think it's necessary that you become a ploy in helping the police system destroy each other, when you could sit down and try to figure out what it means to split a dollar 50-50. Therefore, there is no need for competition because this generation figured it out efficiently. Secondarily, in reference to politics, we have a situation. We have to decide based on our relationship and the right to vote, which you have to believe that people are trying to take away from you. The ability to be able to select politicians who are in favor of this transition. The risk then again is if you aren't sitting at the table, then you have no means to be able to compete with the Marlboros of the world who believe that the transition again is from your market to their market. So long-term strategy, you have to be able to compete with them to be able to be efficient. These are my opinions. These are just beginnings of my thoughts. I hope that this becomes an interesting dialogue in moving our community forward. I will admit that I'm not very convinced that our leadership currently has a solution to be able to address the needs of our community. And so therefore, I hope that in the life of these recordings, that it becomes apparent that the long-term survival and wealth of our community is number one and paramount. So please continue to check back. Again, my name is Cecil Henry, and I do believe that in the long run, I do have to take a political position to be able to begin and to continue the process of effecting change in the United States of America. God bless America. God bless all of you. Amen.